What is up, guys? Welcome back to the NoobToob. Today I'm going to be showing you all about breeding environments. I'm going to be doing it on the PokeKingdom server. I will leave the IP in the description if I remember to do so. Yeah, basically this is an awesome server. I'm an officer on here, so if you ever get here from this channel, don't forget to give me a shout out and remind me that it came from YouTube. And it'll do us a massive favor, and yeah. I would suggest visiting the site anyway, just the server anyway, just because it's a pretty good server. Yeah, here we are at the museum of the server. Here you'll find all the information such as staff positions, gyms, rules, evolution stones, everything, fossils, blah blah blah. But today we're going to be focused on this. This is the breeding environments. Yeah, here we go. Breeding environment, help and suggestions with 2 U's and 1 G because I was really tired when I put that sign down and I'm gonna redo that right now. There we go. Help and suggestion. Oh dear. Suggestions. Oh yes. Okay. Here are the materials you need for each typed Pokemon. The higher the number, the faster the process is. Make the floor of your ranches out of these materials and your Pokemon will produce an egg in no time. So yeah, each time you make a ranch block, there's a 9x9 area. What that area is made of, the floor, I don't think it's anything above the floor. Whatever the floor is made of, it will help the value of the block will help increase or maybe decrease. I'm not entirely sure if it does decrease or not. So if you make a water-based biome for breeding fire types, I don't know if it goes really slow or not. But yeah, the speed of the breeding process depends on what the biome of the ranch is. So for bug types, you want to use grass blocks, mushroom blocks, and flower pots. Obviously, flower pots have 3 points, mushroom blocks have 2, and a grass block has 1. So ideally, you just want a breeding ranch just made out of flower pots totally, or at least mushroom blocks and grass blocks, and then put the flower pots on top of the grass blocks. Maybe. I don't think a flower has to be in the top. It doesn't matter. Just a flower pot. Dark types: coal blocks, obsidian, and sand. Again, coal blocks are a lot easier to get than obsidian, so I would preferably just go ahead and use the coal blocks. Pretty easy to get. Yeah. Diamond blocks and emerald blocks are the best for dragon types. There's also endstone and glowstone, which both give 2, I believe. Maybe endstone gives 3. And then there's stone. Electric types, they pretty, again, not dead resource heavy, but pretty resource heavy. Redstone blocks give off 2. Redstone lamps that are lit give 3. Redstone lamps that are turned off only give 2. And rails. Fighting types, relatively easy. Stone bricks, super easy to get. 4 smooth stone in a crafting table. Stone bricks, there you go. 3 points as well. Bricks and gravel. Honestly, I would have switched the bricks and the stone bricks around. Bricks are a lot harder to get than stone bricks, I would say. Fire types, relatively obvious. Fire, and netherrack, and wood. Flying types, I think they really ran out of ideas for this. Dispensers. Yeah, glass and grass blocks, all those things that you associate with flying. Uh, Ghost types, a little bit hard as well, especially if you're in a survival world with no like shop to buy these things off. Mossy cobble, cobwebs, and bookshelves. You will need a pair of shears with silk touch on to get the cobweb. Normal types: dirt 1, wool 2, fence 2, cake. Men I love the cake 3. Water types: water stone ores give off 2. You could just make the floor out of water and put lily pads all over it and get the best kind of water breeding ground. Steel types: iron blocks, iron bars, and stone. Rock types: coal block, furnace, and cobblestone. Psychic types: very hard. Well, besides the carpet, but you get a low value point for carpet. Bookshelves, emerald blocks. It was enchantment tables as well. Yeah, enchantment tables. I think they give off 4 points. But obviously I couldn't fit enchantment table on the sign. And at the time I didn't have an enchantment table to stick on, so yeah. Poison types. This is where all the mushrooms on the top came from. A mushroom block, and mycelium. Pretty hard to get. Actually, no, they added the big mushrooms, the giant mushrooms in the roofed forest biome, so everything besides the mycelium is pretty hard to get. Easy to get, even. Ice types. Yeah, I don't even need to go through that. You know it's ice, snow, and packed ice. Come on. And then ground types, stained clay, sandstone, and sand. And just to see an example of how these work, or how you want to lay these out, one of our players on the server was kind enough to let me use their ranch blocks to demonstrate what you kind of want to have a feel for when you're setting up your breeding ranch blocks. Grounds? Yeah. Dragon types, yeah, here we go. Endstone, I think this is 2 or 3. Yeah, Endstone. Fire types, the only way this could be better is... Actually, no, I'm pretty sure it's the floor has to be made out of, like, whatever this block is. Not above it or below it, whatever this block is. Yeah, that's actually got an egg in it. That's what an egg looks like. It's just a plain one. Yeah. I don't know if they pop up when they have one automatically. Does this one have an egg in? Yeah, they must pop up automatically once they have an egg in. Eevees, just wool. Cake for the Ditto slaves. These ones are empty ones. These are the ones that are going to be changed into something. And yeah, here we go. A perfect example of how a breeding ground is meant to be made. Obsidian and coal blocks. I'm sorry that I can't speak. Yeah, coal blocks worth 3, obsidian's worth 2. You can mix it up or just make it all out of coal to get the absolute fastest breeding process. I think the fastest breeding process you could make is with the psychic types and the enchantment tables, because they give 4 off. So if you had the resources to make a floor out of enchantment tables, GG, you'll get eggs in like, what, half an hour, 20 minutes maybe, 25. As you can see, all these work pretty well because they've got an egg in. This one's also got an egg in. This one has not yet got an egg in. And this one does have an egg in. And yeah, that's how you do breeding environments, guys. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel. And stay awesome. Peace.